Hello, Jackie. Jackie, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hi.
Hi, Jackie. It's Angela here. I can hear you. Let me make you host, and then you can just check.
Perfect.
There we go. If you want to just check once it's working, just to share the screen, and then we can check that it's working.
I'm going to do that. I just want to start my camera because it's going to have to do that.
Perfect. Can see you. There we go. It's awesome. Okay, it's all working.
Do you mind if I just very quickly, I just want to test a very quick little video that.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to test the sound? You must just use your computer sound. Put your computer sound on.
Yeah, it's on. Did you hear that? That little thing that's doing now. I'll just play it again.
No, I can't hear it. Oh, wait. No.
Because I've got it on.
You just, yeah, you have to.
Hold on, let's do this next one.
Yeah.
Could you hear that?
I can hear it. It's quite soft, but I can hear it. It's quite soft, but it's fine.
Okay, I'm going to try and put it as loud as I can. That's fine. It's mainly what what it's actually saying, but it's background music. So.
Okay, no, that's perfect. Okay, so we're still early, so you can go back to, maybe you want to go back just onto your picture, and then you can click onto it when we're ready. I see there's quite a few people joining at the moment, so I'll just come back to you in a few minutes, Jackie.
No problem. Thank you.
Hello.
Morning, Johnson. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, Linda. I haven't seen you for a long time.
Yeah, you well.
Let's hope you get back onto the track.
Oh, good. I'm glad to have you on board.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we'll wait for everyone to join. Thanks. Jackie, there's still quite a lot of people joining, so we'll wait another 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll let you know.
No problem. I'll hold on.
Okay. Morning, everybody. Welcome to our Thompson's training for today. We've got the lovely Jackie from the Pepper Club in Cape Town doing our training. I see there are still just a few people joining, but it's past 11 o'clock. So Jackie, if you want to introduce yourself, you're welcome to go ahead with the training. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Angela. Hi, everyone. So strange trying to do product training when I can't see faces, I can't see expressions. But I'm going to be very nice to all of you today. So I'm going to just put my video on very quickly so that at least you can just see who it is that who you're talking to, if you don't mind. So at least you can put a face to a name. That's if this thing is going to allow me to do that now. Somehow I've just lost my status bar here. There we go.
Just have to unshare the screen. There we go.
So hi everyone, this is me from Cape Town. Unfortunately, it's a bit windy here today. We had gorgeous weather yesterday. So great to have so many of you participate today. I see that we have already 42 participants. I think that's probably one of the largest groups that I've ever had. I believe that it's pretty much a mixture of team members from across the Cullinan Holdings group. Am I correct, Angela?
We've got some agents and we've some retail agents, South African travel agents, and we've got some inbound staff. We've got some Thompson staff, Cullinan staff. So we've got a nice mixture, yes.
Excellent. And I see the number keeps going up all the time. So I'm going to try and ensure that the product training is going to be relevant for everyone. Obviously, each one of you may have something different or specific that's going to be of relevance to you. So I'm going to try and keep the product training as generic as possible so that it is going to be relevant for everyone. I'm not sure, Angela, will we have a Q&A session afterwards? Just in case anybody has any questions that perhaps that I didn't cover in the presentation and you need more information on?
Yes, we can do that. They can either put it into the chat box or they can ask at the end. We'll open up the floor.
Excellent. That's perfect. Okay, so I think to just to start with the presentation, and as I said, I'm going to keep the training as generic as possible. And I think really just to introduce the hotel for those that may or may not have seen the hotel before. The Pepper Club Hotel is a city hotel based in Cape Town. We are located on the corner of Loop and Pepper Street in Cape Town. So for those that are quite familiar with Cape Town, we're the upper end of the city in Loop Street, so closer to if you're having to go towards Table Mountain or to Camps Bay, that's really what our location is. It's one of probably, I would say, a very key advantage for the hotel because of our location. It gives you very easy access to a lot of things happening in the city. I always say that we are not a fit for every traveler, but for a traveler that's looking for a central location, great quality hotel, access to pretty much what is happening, the vibe of Cape Town and the energy of Cape Town, we definitely would be a great fit for you. We have Bree Street, that's one block up from where the hotel is located. For those of you that may or may not be aware, a lot of the culinary growth of Cape Town is actually taking place in the city center as opposed to areas like the waterfront or Camps Bay. So we have a range of different restaurants that is easily accessible from the hotel, easy walking distance for the client, very easy to walk up Kloof Street to go to a variety of different restaurants there as well. And obviously for those that do still want to go to the waterfront, it's not even a 5-minute drive away from the hotel. And I'll talk a little bit about some of the additional services that we do offer. So the Pepper Club Hotel, as I said, is a city-based hotel in the heart of Cape Town city center. And now I seem to have frozen. Oh, I just tested this 2 seconds ago. Sorry, everybody.
You just take it down and go up again. Just unshare and share your screen again. Try.
Do that. It was start over. Oh. Close this. sharing.
Maybe just if you can unshare your screen and then just try go in again. Yeah.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
And then you can try go in again. And Karen, that's just joined. Can you just mute your please mute yourself? Thanks.
Share screen.
Ah, there we go. And
Ren,
Yvonne,
ek kon nie hulle met my sien nie. Kom help.
are we going to wait for Karen?
Let's just
Yes.
get Karen's muted. The bottom corner there, just hold on a sec. Sorry, Jackie.
No problem, no problem.
Oh, dankie.
Seems like she's
Sien
muted.
ek kon nie share screen.
Dit is mense details.
Still not.
Participants.
Maak hulle nog steeds.
Ja, because that's what's up. Oh, sit hierdie kant.
Karen, it's in the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Boy. Okay, carry on, Jackie, carry on.
Okay.
Sy nie bietjie hard gee.
Sorry guys, I know it's probably for those of you sitting at home, because you're all connecting
Hulle
from
kan my nie sien nie.
home, it's going to be a bit
Ek is
boring.
skrik.
Ja, hy sê
Well,
You can't see me and you can't
hoe kan ek myself sien?
prefer. So as I was saying, we are a city hotel in the center of Cape Town CBD. We have 210 rooms in our hotel. And I think the great thing about the hotel that I always say to
In my video.
one of the great things about the property is that when you actually arrive at the property, you have a very petite sort of feel to it. So you don't have a big lobby area where you've got a big front desk and you have reception standing behind. It's a very personalized sort of experience when you arrive at the hotel. I'm going to say when you're looking at that image, it was taken pre-COVID time. So if you're saying why none of the staff wearing face masks there, it's purely because that image was taken a while ago. So that gives you an idea of what our reception, our lobby area looks like. On arrival, guests will be seated at a desk, and it's a very personalized engagement. I'm going to touch on our COVID protocols, and we actually have I've got a nice little video at the end of the presentation that I'm going to show you, and it will actually show you the changes that we've implemented in the hotel. So when you're looking at this image now, and when you see the video at the end, you'll see the different protocols that we've implemented from a health and safety perspective. So that's the lobby area of the hotel. As I mentioned, we have 210 bedrooms in the hotel that spans over a variety of different room categories. Our entry-level room category is referred to as our deluxe studio. We have approximately 60 of these in the hotel, and they comprise, it has your bedroom, your ensuite bathroom, and in all of our rooms, we have a little kitchenette area where we provide a fridge in all of our bedrooms, a microwave in all of the bedrooms, tea coffee making facilities in all of the rooms as well. And that is a standard offering throughout all of our room categories in the hotel. As you can see from the look and feel, the hotel underwent a refurbishment about 2 years ago. So all of our deluxe studio rooms have been redone and refreshed. It's very white and crisp and fresh looking. Probably in times like this, it's probably what people want. We have loads of natural light that comes into all of our rooms. That's what a standard bathroom looks like. You have a separate bath to shower in all of our deluxe studio rooms. And actually a really nice feature that we have in our entry-level rooms, we actually have the toilet area separate to the actual main bathroom. So particularly if it's more than one person in the room, it's actually a nice facility to have where the toilet is actually separated from the main bathroom area. Our next room category up from our deluxe studio is a superior deluxe room. And this actually gives you a better view of what the room actually looks like. For those of you looking at the image, you'll see on your left-hand side, I was referring to the little kitchenette area. That is the same look and feel that you have in a deluxe studio as well. All our rooms have got the same look and feel. So the decor is carried out from an entry-level room all the way up to our suites that we have in the hotel. And I think that's quite unusual. Very often you'll find in hotels that your suites look very different to the rest of the rooms. We have made a decision to carry the same look and feel across the different room categories, because when you have different people staying, they may have booked an upgraded room. People don't feel as though, oh, well, you know, I'm not getting the same quality of room as somebody else. We've made sure that it's the same look and feel that we carry throughout the hotel. Our superior deluxe rooms are our room categories where we then start accommodating families. So to show you, it has a sitting area. It's in quite a large area where you've got a sleeper couch in it. So that couch that you're seeing on the left-hand side of your picture actually opens into a sleeper couch. Our child policy in these rooms would be that if it's 2 children under the age of 12, we would accommodate them both on the couch. If it is a child that is 12 or older, we would recommend a maximum of 1 person on the sleeper couch, because it just would not be comfortable if you are going to be a 14 and a 16-year-old trying to share the sleeper couch, and we don't want the guests to have a bad experience. So that is what we would normally do with any children sharing a parent's room when they are in a superior deluxe room. I think another key thing that I also need to mention is, if you're looking at the image at the moment and you look a little bit closer to the picture of the window, you'll see that there's a balcony. 70% of our rooms across the hotel, including from our entry-level room categories, have balconies. And that's also a very nice feature that we have. Again, it's not only restricted to our superior room categories that we have in the hotel. So that would be your superior deluxe. Our next room category up is a 1-bedroom suite. And this really is a separate lounge area to your bedroom area. Again, we have a sleeper couch in the 1-bedroom suites that can open up into a bed. Same child policy applies, where you will have 2 children under the age of 12 that can share the sleeper couch, or 12 and older, maximum of 1 person that would be on the sleeper couch. Again, because it's not going to be comfortable. We do have interleading rooms in the hotel, should guests require that. But because we have 2 and 3 bedroom suites as well in the hotel, we find that we are very popular with families, and it's actually a far more cost-effective option to go for versus taking 2 separate rooms. So that just shows you what the bedroom looks like of the 1-bedroom suite. And then this talks to our 2-bedroom suite. So where we have 2-bedroom suites, both bedrooms have got separate bathrooms. So there's no sharing of bathrooms. In certain of our 2-bedroom suites, we also will have a guest toilet or bathroom facility that will be in the lounge area. So again, as I was mentioning, for families, this is a really great option because it really is great value for money. The good thing about this is that not only are you getting the 2 separate bedrooms and the 2 separate bathrooms, but you're getting this additional lounge living space area that you'd not have if you opted to go with 2 rooms that are interleading. And again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, you will see that the same decor and look and feel is carried throughout all of our different room categories. So hopefully some of you have been seeing some of the images and you can see the beautiful views from the bedrooms or from our rooms, etc. Again, we do have a number of rooms that either overlook Table Mountain or Signal Hill or Lion's Head, depending on where you're located in the hotel. That's a view that you can be waking up to every morning. This is one of our 3-bedroom suites. Again, you can see spectacular views overlooking Table Mountain. And in our 2 and our 3-bedroom suites, we actually offer a full kitchen facility, as you can see in these images. We do very often have long-staying guests. So this is very ideal for those long-staying guests. We're quite popular with international production industry. As a lot of you will know, Cape Town is very well known for having a lot of international films being shot in Cape Town. We get a lot of those international producers that will stay with us, or directors, and sometimes a year for 2 or 3 months. So this is generally the type of room category that they would go for. Same applies in our 3-bedroom suite. If we have 3 bedrooms, we have 3 bathrooms. So there's again no sharing of bathrooms. Great. Another good thing for the parents is that each room has its own television. So you don't have to have kids fighting over which TV program they're wanting to be watching, because they pretty much have a choice of 4 TVs if you're in a 3-bedroom suite, because the lounge area will have a TV as well. Our next room category up is our presidential suite. This is actually spans 2 floors. So it's actually a duplex. On the lower level, we have a full kitchen that's available. You've got a beautiful hallway when you come in. It also has a big lounge and dining room area that you have in, that's part of the presidential suite. And then it has all the 3 bedrooms that are located on the upper level. And that just gives you an example of what the bedrooms look like as well. You also have a private swimming pool that comes with the presidential suite. So for that very VIP person that wants privacy, this would be a great option for them. We also do have a penthouse at the hotel, but I'm going to be upfront. We currently are not putting that into our inventory. It is owned by a private owner, and they have opted to take it out of the inventory for now. I think they're going to be doing quite a big upgrade or renovation on there. And once we get more feedback, it will probably come back into our inventory. So for now, we don't have our presidential suite available for sale at the moment. And it's actually not a room category that we've contracted before, because we only have one, sorry, not presidential, penthouse. So the penthouse is not available anymore. Presidential is definitely still available. So that's really talking to the different room categories that we have. We also have different dining facilities that we have available at the hotel. Our main restaurant is Copper Restaurant. This is where we would serve your breakfast in the morning and dinner in the evening. Usually lunch is very casual. If guests want to have lunch in Copper Restaurant, they're welcome to do so. But we find a lot of our guests will opt for our Ruby's Bakery and Cafe for lunch option, or sit in the lounge area. Again, I'm going to say this image is pre-COVID, so we do adhere to social distancing in the restaurant. In fact, we've removed quite a bit of furniture out of the restaurant currently to ensure that we've got the sufficient space between guests when they are in the restaurant. And again, because of COVID, we've had to change our breakfast offering. It ordinarily would be a hot and cold buffet offering with an a la carte option. At the moment, we only do an a la carte option for guests for breakfast. As I mentioned, we also have Ruby's Bakery and Cafe. This is our light meal option. So it's open from 7 in the morning up until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and guests are welcome to make use of it. So it's for internal guests and outside guests as well. So for any of those that are Cape Town based and you're looking for a great coffee shop in the city, come and pay a visit to Ruby's. We have some amazing daily specials. We're very well known for our coffee. In fact, I've had a number of guests in site inspections when they've tried the coffee. They've actually taken a bag of the coffee beans with them because they've so enjoyed the coffee from Ruby's. So again, as I said, it is a facility that is available for internal and external guests. Some of the value adds that we have in the hotel as well is we have on our 8th floor is what we sort of refer to as our lifestyle floor. This is where you will find our Cayenne Spa that's located. The spa offers 4 different treatment rooms, one which is actually a couples treatment room, so we can actually accommodate that as well. We have our pool facility. Being a city hotel, I do have to say upfront that it is not a big pool area. It is not a very big pool. It is more a splash pool, but very well utilized actually with our guests during the summer months when it's really hot. People just want to get out and be able to get into some cool water or get a lot of sun, because that area actually then attracts a lot of sun during the summer months. And we also have a fully equipped gym on that floor as well. Again, spectacular view over Table Mountain. If you're wanting, for those of us that still enjoy exercising, I probably would still want to do that even though I'm on vacation, just to take a walk on the treadmill and look at Table Mountain. So a facility that is available to all of our in-house guests. Another great value add that we have in the hotel is we have our own internal cinema. And that is the image of our actual cinema. It's not some stock image that we've taken from somewhere. It currently seats 29 packs, but again, taking COVID protocols into account, the maximum that we can seat in our cinema at the moment is 14. But this facility is complementary to our in-house guests. So a guest can choose to go and watch a movie at 9 o'clock in the morning if they want to, or at 9 o'clock at night, or 10 o'clock, or 11 o'clock at night, whatever time suits them. They can book the cinema with our guest relations desk. They can choose a movie that they want to watch. We currently have over 100 movies that they can choose from. If a guest wants a movie that we don't have on our available list, we are able to download that movie for the guest from Apple TV, because we have access to Apple TV, so we can do that. And when the guest books the facility, we actually make popcorn for the guest as well. So it becomes a proper movie experience for the guest. So this is available to our in-house guests at any time, unless somebody has pre-booked the same time slot that they want. But our guest relations team will advise the guest at the time, and they can then choose a different time slot for them to make use of the facility. And I think this is a really great value add that we also have in the hotel. In addition, I do have to mention that we have complimentary unlimited Wi-Fi throughout the hotel during the guest stay, so we don't limit it or cap it. We also provide complimentary shuttle service to and from the V&A waterfront. In the past, and probably when we get back into some form of normality, we used to run it every 2 hours. Now it's on request. So if a guest does want to go to the V&A waterfront, they would book that with our guest relations desk, and we will then take the guest at that specific time, and we will collect the guest from the V&A waterfront at a specific time. The same applies during our summer months. We also still provide that facility should the guest want to go to Camp Space. So that is another service that we offer, usually between October and March, where we will do complimentary transfers to Camp Space. In Camp Space, we also have a facility where guests, if they are able to go to the beach, as we all know right now, nobody's allowed to make use of the beach. But should guests want to go and do a day at the beach, we have a locker facility in Camps Bay, on the main strip in Camps Bay, that guests can get access to. They can lock away all of their valuables, go to the beach. Should they want to refresh afterwards, they do have a shower facility that's available to them that they can make use of before they go out to a restaurant, if that's what they choose to do. So those are some of the facilities that we have available. I'm going to talk about our Pepper Club Protect. This is our initiative that we implemented because of COVID. So we broke it into certain areas. Arrival is when the guest arrives at the hotel, to what their check-in or check-out experience is going to be, what our room cleaning process is going to be. Obviously, team members is a key component to ensuring guests' well-being and safety during their stay. Dining is another area, and our public areas are some of the key things that we looked at. I have shared this to, I've sent it out to all of the different brands. So I'm hoping that some of this communication would have already filtered through to all of you. So just to very quickly talk you through each of the different areas that I just mentioned now. Our arrival, we do have a booth where guests can walk through that has a mist. It's a completely biodegradable product that is used. And I know there's been a whole lot of negative feedback about whether we should or shouldn't have it. It has no effect on any guest at all. But I do have to say, should a guest choose not to make use of the booth and walk through it, we do have two different options for the guest to actually enter the hotel on arrival. So it's not a forced thing. It is there should somebody want to make use of it. We obviously also make use of it where we will do luggage that will come through. We'll actually go through that because it does also sanitize any luggage that will come through. So on check-in, temperatures will be taken. In fact, what we have done now, prior to the guest arrival, if we have the guest email, we will send an email to the guest where they do an automated, they will get a questionnaire that they will complete and send back to us. That then assists with the efficiency of the check-in process, because we would then get that information from the guest. As you know, we have to ask specific questions if guests have been in contact with somebody that's had the virus, etc. And we keep that on record for the Department of Health. So temperatures are taken on arrival, and we ensure that guests have to wear face masks, and our front office staff will also wear a face mask and sanitize at all times as well. The check-in process, we have put screens now at our front desk, and you'll be able to see that in the little video that I'm going to show you. So guests are protected. We have the opportunity of guests doing an express checkout. So we will have all of the payment facilities. So guests can literally come past the desk saying, I'm checking out, drop their key card in a little box, and then walk out. So it just minimizes that engagement that we have in our rooms. We have worked with Ecolab. We have developed what we highlighted as the 10 high touch points within the room that we focus on to ensure that those areas are looked at and cleaned prior to the guest's arrival. We also have a fogging machine that we utilize in our rooms as well prior to, so if a room had been occupied before another guest can go into that room will get fogged before another guest will be put in there. We have a standard 2-hour period that no one can enter the room after the room has, a new guest cannot go into room 2 hours after the room has been fogged. Goes back to our public areas. All around the public areas, we have sanitization stations around. Our staff are all trained. We put in all of the different protocols from a dining perspective, handing out menus, team members, with making sure that they're wearing gloves. We've actually upgraded our kitchen so that it limits the touching of different food items, making sure that everything is automated. Even in our public toilets, we've implemented automated taps so that guests don't have to turn on a tap and close the tap. So there's been a lot of work that has been done. And in fact, all of this was done early in May and June of last year to ensure that the hotel was ready when we wanted to open. A big focus was on team members. We have a COVID manager that is on property. So that's our dedicated person that we go to if there's any issues that may arise. So, and we've put in very strict policies around if the staff member may be diagnosed as positive, or if a guest tests positive for COVID, what our protocols are and then what our reporting processes are. So that really talks very much to COVID. As I mentioned, we have the 10 high touch points in the room. Key things we focus on is switches, door handles, doorknobs, major bathroom surfaces. All of our rooms have individual air conditioners, so we don't have to worry about, it's not a central system that is utilized, so we don't have any issues around that as well in the hotel. Telephones and remote controls, bed linen and toweling, all bathroom amenities need to be sanitized, all hard surfaces, closet goods, and then all of our in-room amenities such as kettles in our kitchens, our microwaves, etc. that is available. I'm going to show you a very quick little video that will walk through the And that's the presentation, ladies and gentlemen. I hope it was a little interesting considering how remote we all are. Are there any questions that we have? Any questions from anyone?
Thank you, Jackie. That was amazing. Thank you. I think you've covered
Okay.
just about everything. Does anyone have any questions?
Thank you, Jackie. It was quite interesting. Tell me, the Pepper Club, is it an independent hotel? No, it doesn't belong to any group?
Correct. It is an independent hotel. We are the only hotel in the portfolio of our owners, and they are key property developers in Cape Town. So yes, we the only one. There is talk of a second one that may come about, but I think with the COVID, it's put a little bit of a halt on progress on that property. But it looks like we're probably going to get a second one in Cape Town, hopefully in the next 2 years. But we'll keep you guys posted.
I thought I saw a Pepper Club restaurant or a diner in Camps Bay. Is there one?
No, so actually where that facility where you saw it, that's actually where we have our beach facility. It's not a restaurant. I think initially it was a restaurant space, but we've redone a new space now for our guests. And in fact, where that is located that you're referring to, that whole property is actually owned by our owners, which is why we have the ability to have that facility there for our hotel guests only. So it used to look like a restaurant in the past. You're correct.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Angela.
And thank you for your time. I appreciate it and the questions.
Thank you. Does anybody else have anything else for Jackie? No, looks like you covered everything, Jackie. Thank you very much. And thanks everyone for attending. I will see you again or speak to you or be online with you again on Thursday. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it.